What's going on, y'all? It's the KJ Nolan here. Now, I thought I was done making videos for the night, but I just noticed that the Black Panther 2 Wakanda Forever trailer was released just a couple of hours ago. Let's get to the facts, all right? So the trailer is officially released, but those that were in attendance at the San Diego Comic-Con were the ones who got the first dose of it. Marvel Studio President Kevin Feige took the stage to thunderous cheers and applause to announce what's coming next out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe in theaters and streaming on Disney. Feige was joined on stage by director Ryan Coogler and cast members Mabel Cadena, Michaela Cole, Winston Duke, Danae Guerrera, Tenoch Huerta, Florence Kasumba, Alex Livinali, Lupita Nyong'o, Dominique Thorne, and Letitia Wright for a Q&A and a first look at the film's trailer, like I said. Now, in Marvel Studios' Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Queen Ramonda, played by Angela Bassett, Shuri, played by Letitia Wright, M'Baku, played by Winston Duke, Okoye, played by Danny Guerrera, and the Dora Milaje, played by Florence Kasumba, they're fighting to protect their nation from intervening world powers in the wake of King T'Challa's death. As the Wakandans strive to embrace their next chapter, the heroes must band together with the help of War Dog Nakia, played by Lupita, and Everett Ross, Martin Freeman, and they're forging a new path for the kingdom of Wakanda. To add to the excitement about the movie, the first taste of Black Panther World of Wakanda will be available through a new music release available for pre-save and pre-ad, which is called Wakanda Forever Prologue. And that's going to be released on July 25th, with just a couple days. Composer Ludwig Göransson shared the following about the Wakanda Forever Prologue. This prologue is an oral first glimpse of Wakanda Forever. The sound world for the film began with extended trips to Mexico and Nigeria. We spent our days working with traditional musicians who educated us about the cultural, social, and historical context of their music. We built a catalog of instrumental and vocal recordings with them that explored both traditional and non-traditional uses of their musical material. During the nights on these trips, we had recording sessions with contemporary artists who were akin to the characters and thematic material explored in the film. Using Ryan Coogler and Joe Robert Cole's script as a blueprint, along with the recordings from the traditional musicians, we began to build a musical vocabulary for the characters, storylines, and cultures of Talokan and Wakanda. The instrumental score and soundtrack for Wakanda Forever both organically grew from these sessions and workshops. They are conceived together as a singular entity to create an immersive and enveloping sound world for the film. And once again, this soundtrack is going to be available on July 25th, so it's coming out this week. Now, again, keep in mind, Wakanda Forever is the final film in Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is actually going to arrive in theaters on November 11th, all right? So just like it said in the trailer, it's coming in November. It didn't actually put a date on there, but it's going to be out November 11th. The fourth phase of the MCU started with WandaVision, which was the first of the Disney Plus TV shows that were canon in the MCU. The first film was Black Widow, which came out in July, around this time last year. With the company announcing the slate and release dates for Phase 5 at San Diego Comic-Con, representatives promised that the next phase is about resetting and introducing new characters. One of those new characters will be Namor, the King of Atlantis, who again is being played by Tenoch Huerta. As undersea royalty, Namor bears a grudge against the surface world that often puts him at odds with the superheroes of the Marvel Universe, and he has a very specific rivalry with T'Challa, which will likely be revised in this version of the story. Also appearing will be Riri Williams, played by Dominique Thorne, which is the teen whiz kid who builds her own Iron Man-style armor to become the hero Ironheart. Now, as I stated before, most of the key players from Marvel and this upcoming film were at San Diego Comic-Con. So I'm going to show you a video of the director, Ryan Coogler, actually talking about Chadwick Boseman, of course, who played T'Challa, aka the Black Panther, in the first movie. So I definitely think this is important to include if I'm going to talk about this movie at all.
And sitting next to me, right to my left, was our T'Challa, the late, great Chadwick Boseman. And the cast, including Chad, they hadn't seen the footage yet. So when we played it, you know, he he was right next to me and he was excited, and he grabbed my left shoulder with his hand. And if you ever saw Chad in person, he had these enormous hands. It was just gigantic. It was part of the reason why he filled out the Panther suit so well. And he was really, really strong. And he was getting excited as a clip went on and on, longer and longer. He was just squeezing down on my shoulder the whole time. And when it went off, he was like, "Oh man, that was amazing! Congratulations!" And I couldn't even lift my arm. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and I felt his hand the rest of that day for a few hours. You know what I mean? And standing here with y'all right now, listening to that music from those artists and thinking about it all, I promise you, I can feel his hand on me right now. So thank y'all. Chad is no longer with us physically, but his spirit, his passion, his genius, his pride in his culture, and the impact that he made on this industry will be felt forever. We put our love for Chadwick into this film, but we also put, you know, our passion. This film has a ton of action. It has humor. It's a roller coaster of a movie, and it goes to new places in Wakanda that we haven't seen before, but it also goes to new corners of the MCU. And I'm so excited that we'll get to share it with you all in November. And in the spirit of that, I brought some of the incredible artists that are helping us.
All right, y'all. So that's all I got for Black Panther 2. But I do want to give you a quick little refresher course on what's coming next from Marvel. So all of y'all that are waiting for the upcoming films, let's go ahead and get into it, all right? Release dates for both the MCU movies and Disney Plus TV shows were initially announced at Comic-Con back in 2019. However, due to the pandemic and other factors, those dates have shifted quite a bit, all right? So here's the latest update on Marvel Phase 4 release dates. I Am Groot will be releasing on August 10th. She-Hulk was going to be coming out on August 17th. Black Panther Wakanda Forever will be out November 11th. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is going to drop February 17th of next year. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is coming out May 5th next year. And then you have the Marvels dropping on July 28th. So that's a whole year from now. It's unclear whether Marvel will continue working on clearly defined phases, with the already announced Blade and Fantastic Four seemingly part of Phase 5. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign out, man. Make sure that you like and share this video. Comment down below your thoughts. And make sure that you subscribe to the channel, man. All right? I'll see y'all on the next video. Peace.